Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to PMDC online lecture room. This is Musarrat Khan, lecturer at PMDC Girls, Peshawar. Our topic of today's lecture is economic or professional aims of education, which is from the second chapter, Aims of Education. In this topic, I am going to explain these few things. First, the economic or professional aims of education, and then what are these aims, preparation for the professionals, economic progress, and developing earning hands. Then I am going to discuss few questions that are important for your board examination and then your assignment. So what are the economic or professional aims of education? The material, financial, or you can say money or monetary gains are the professional aims of education. This is not the sole or the whole aim of education, but one of the main aims of getting education. We get a degree in different disciplines. For example, we become doctors or engineers, technicians, teachers. Why? Because by adopting these professions, we also provide service to the society, and in return what we get money. And why this money is important? Because being humans, we have needs of food, needs of clothes, and also of shelter to live. And for fulfilling those needs and to live a healthy life and respectable life in society, we need money. So education, the main aim of education is to enable people of the society to earn money by legal means. The next aim of education is the preparation of the professionals. This is the main aim of education. Why? Because education is the thing which enables people of the society by giving them knowledge and training in different areas, and enables them to be professionals and to use the natural resources of the earth for the benefit of their society and to decrease the wastage. In this way, society becomes independent, and the people living in that society are able to fulfill their needs. Economic progress is another financial aim of education, and this is, you can say, a chain of processes. When people in society becomes professional, when they are educated and they are able to earn money by adopting different fields, by becoming doctors, engineers, lawyers, mechanics, different things. So in this way, when people are educated enough and are able to fulfill their own needs by earning money, economic progress definitely will occur in that society. Now, what is progress? Progress means development, prosperity, or moving ahead. So this becomes an aim of education, because obviously when people in the society are able to make money, are able to fulfill their needs, then the society will progress economically. Why? Because the people in this society will be competent, obviously will be able, and will be productive. Productive means will be beneficial for themselves, for their families, for their communities, and for their society and nation. Now another financial aim of education is to develop more and more earning hands. Previously, when we look at our past, we used to have one person in a family who used to earn for the whole family. Now it's becoming a bit changed, because for a developed society, for a developed country, the more earning hands will be in a family, the more prosperous or the more independent the family will be. So this is the basic aim of education, to develop more earning hands in a family, and obviously it will lead the society or the nation towards economic progress. And how can it be done? By spreading more and more literacy, and this more earning hands in the family will do what? It will you can say it will improve their standard of living, and when their standard of living is improved, the poverty and diseases in the society is minimized. Now the questions that are important for your board examination: explain briefly the economic or the financial aims of education. MCQs: in developed countries, there are more earning hands than the developing and underdeveloped countries. Progress means development, prosperity, moving ahead. Now your part in this lecture, you have to give a brief answer to this question. Highlight the economic aims of education. I hope this lecture was fruitful in the understanding of financial aims of education. If you have any queries or questions, you can ask me through this email address or WhatsApp number. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.